it's me, Joshua Harrell from Travel Quest Network, and this is, I know it was scrolling across the screen. This is not Jason Block. Will you introduce yourself?
Sydney.
This is Sydney, and she has to be our, I would say, our number one most regular audience member. I think there's.
Girl.
Yeah, girl. You got a yeah, girl.
Yeah.
So, yes. So very happy to have a co-host that can keep it lively, and that's what Sydney is going to do here. So Jason is out of the office, enjoying a little time in Florida. He was at Universal this week. Do you like Universal?
I've never been there.
You've never been to Universal? All right. Our associate producer, Amy, Sydney's mom, shame on you. That is awful. You're depriving her of Universal. All right, I'm sorry. She's in a spinny chair, and I'm going to keep knocking her. Anyway, so if you want to say hello to Sydney, please do in the chat. She would love to hear from you. Is this exactly what you thought it would be? Because you watch the show all the time? Yeah, good. We keep it real around here. It's exactly what it says on the tin. Anyway, welcome to Travel Quest Network's weekly Chatter Live. Our weekly, it's just our way of kind of capping the week with joy, fun, and tomfoolery. Good stuff. It's a good time. And that's Evan behind the camera doing the sound effects and, also just keeping it lively around here. We've got a few guests that will be joining us today. We'll have our Velma come in with the numbers. She likes to do the numbers. And then we'll have our Erica come in to tell you what is coming next. Or what you need to tune into next week in Travel Quest Network. So looking forward to them joining us. And if you are a member of Travel Quest Network, then you should be a member of our members only Facebook group. And that is where the chatter in the weekly Chatter Live is happening. So we'll pop over there every once in a while and see what's going on there. To start with, I'm saying a lot. I'm kind of losing my way. There I did it again. Is it because you're here? Am I nervous? I don't know. But Sydney has brought us a question. And this is a question for you guys to answer, if you're in the members only Facebook group. And it is, so put your answers in the comments here. Do you want to read it or do you want me to read it?
Me.
You want to read it? Okay, you got to speak up so they can hear you.
What's your favorite city to visit or one that you have always wanted to see?
Very good. So just because she did it really fast, she's a speed talker here. What is your favorite city to visit or one that you have always wanted to see? So, we had a little tickling of the ivory there. So answer that question, and then Sydney and I will answer that as well. Right? Okay. Awesome. Thank you for being the co-host, and I'm sorry that I keep knocking your chair there. Okay, so it is 4th of July coming up next week. What? Look at this. How did you know I might like sequins? I like this. Is this what your mom uses when she's gardening? Does she put this on? No?
No.
Okay, we might need to bend this up a little bit. Like a cowboy hat. Right? What do you guys think? So 4th of July. Well, that was, you were ready when I talked about 4th of July. Yeah? So I hope you guys are doing some cool things this weekend. Yeah, Evan and the
Very
sound
random.
effect. Very random. That's what she said. Out of the mouths of babes.
Yeah!
So tell us what's going on. Are you going anywhere this weekend? Are you doing a barbecue? Are you doing anything fun? Mother? Oh, it's a pool party.
4th of July parade.
Do you always call your mom mother?
Most of the time.
I only do that when I'm annoyed. I'm like, mother. No, I'm just kidding. I'm never annoyed with my mom. Never. That would not be good. All right. Yeah. So let us know what you're doing this July 4th weekend. I mean, I know it's on a Tuesday. I used to run the Peachtree Road Race on 4th of July. It's like the largest 10K. Please, someone confirm. 5K maybe. I think it's 10K. It's a large race that happens in Atlanta every 4th of July. And if you have been to Atlanta in July, it is hot. So yeah, that's what I used to do, but it's been a while. So I don't know why I brought that up. I have no plans for the weekend. Nothing. Okay, let's go over to the chat and see what's going on. Alrighty, let's see here. Alan says, "Happy Friday from the car. Headed to the beach. His win. Oh yeah, that's a good thing too. I forgot to mention, if you're new to the show, share your wins and challenges in the chat. Because as a network, we like to chime in and celebrate your win and commiserate on some of your challenges or share some great advice. So sometimes there's some great advice going on. His win, he said he had 2 great sandals bookings last night. So he's headed to the beach. He has booked some trips with sandals. That's pretty fantastic. Good for you, Alan. Last week, I think, wasn't it last week? Alan was at Disney and he was watching the show from Disney. That's fantastic. Thank you for. I hope your wife is driving and you are not driving and watching and chiming in. But very glad to have you join us today, Daniela. Happy Friday, everyone. Always a pleasure to see you. I'm feeling a little hot in the hat. I'm gonna take it off. Not hot like it's getting hot in here. No, okay. We're not gonna do that. Let's see. Aloha, Rebecca said, "Happy Aloha Friday, everyone." Good to see you, Rebecca. Hannah said, "Happy Friday, everyone. TGIF." Is that what you say? TGIF. No, I know what she says. So just before the show, we were in my office and she said she has a sound effect and Evan doesn't.
Slay it, queen.
Slay it, queen, is what she said. So
Yeah,
Evan,
girl.
yeah, we love our yeah girl, but if you can find Slay It Queen, I think that would be pretty cool. All right. Anna said, "Happy Friday from balmy Northwest Louisiana." Have you been to Louisiana? Have you been to New Orleans? No. Okay. When started my very first group with Royal Caribbean to raise money for breast cancer. So much thanks to Robin for all her help. Way to go. I love it, Anna. And thanks for giving a shout out to Robin Washington, our strategic account manager, which is abbreviated to Sam. Like Sam. She's our Sam. But she's Robin. Anyway, we love Robin, and I'm so glad that she's helping you out. And Robin loves groups almost as much as Velma loves groups. If you've seen Velma, she talks about groups all the time. She loves groups. So very, very, and what a good cause. And our Jessie is joining us. I think Jessie is Jessie in Wisconsin right now? Anybody know? Or Michigan? I don't know. I think she's not in Florida, is what I'm saying. And she said, "Yay, Sydney." And Erica said, "Hi, Sydney."
Hello.
Hello. Ooh, I like. Did you see? She did hand gestures. I don't know. I don't know if Jason has a seat next week. I'm just saying. Rebecca said, "Aloha, Sydney." Did you know? Did you know that aloha means hello, goodbye? Yeah. Okay. I've never been to Hawaii, so you guys have?
I've been in mom's tummy.
Oh, she's been in mom's
Technically.
tummy, so
I've
technically she's been. You're good. You're a good. I don't know. You're good. Anna said hi, Sydney, and Hannah said hi, Sydney. Thanks for co-hosting today. She's
You are
like,
very welcome.
Hannah's like, please don't let him be alone on the weekly chatter. Deb said, kisses? I think that's what it says. But she's giving you, look at that, she's giving you kisses. Debbie from Squim, Washington said, happy Friday. Sydney goes to Europe, not Florida. That's what Erica said. But actually, we found out that she hasn't been, right? She hasn't been to Europe. Or she's been to Europe. She just hasn't been to England. Okay. That's Amy back there that who I'm just getting confirmation. Let's see here. Deb said, "Hi, Sydney." Lisa said, "Welcome, Sydney." Shannon. Oh, I love me some Shannon. Okay, so look, she's got a big long message. Now, so you can appreciate, with long messages like this, I don't know what's going to be said. So if someone says something that like a typo, that's how I mess it up. All right, so Shannon said, had my first successful event at a local festival, promoted sandals and beaches with her BDM Christy. I'm not going to say this part. She said she was trying to get information on our getaway for our members, but she didn't get anything. So, yes, because Shannon, when we know something, you will know something. We do not keep that stuff secret. So please don't spread a rumor like that. Let's see here. CNC Travel Factory. Happy Friday. Hi, Sydney. Our Velma says, hi, Sydney. And Bonnie Lee said, hi, Sydney. Let's see. Velma said, how about the city named after you? So this is an answer to your question. What's your favorite city or where you'd like to go to? And she was talking about Sydney, Australia. So Velma, it's funny that you say that because I have travel postcards all over my wall, and she pointed out, "Oh, this is my favorite one," and I turned thinking it was like a pretty picture that she liked, and it was the one that said Sydney. And Erica said, "Great question. I've always wanted to go to Sydney with some koalas." I heard, and you guys tell me if this is true or not. So she's got a picture of a koala. But I heard that you're not supposed to call them koala bears. That they're not actually bears.
They're not a bear.
They're not a bear. Yeah. So that has now been confirmed officially. So koalas. Yeah. Okay. And then Jesse, in response to Shannon's event with sandals and her BDM Christy, Jesse said, "Christy is awesome. Congrats on your awesome event." Yes. And Velma, for the 4th of July, what she's going to do is going blueberry picking.
Ooh.
Yeah. Have you been blueberry picking? No? I have been strawberry picking. I don't know why I'm not using the G at the end. Picking. She put a G, but I don't know. And Paul said moms rock. So he's just trying to make sure that I should not be annoyed with my mom. I love my mom. She's probably watching right now. Say hi, MJ.
Hello.
Well, you got to say her name, or it's just hello. Yeah, MJ. Wendy said, hi, Sydney. Good to see you. I think you know this Wendy. Let's see. Dan said Grand Maria's, Minnesota. Is that a place? Dan, you're not giving me enough to go on. It's just like a random statement. But I bet that's a cool place to go to. Yeah, I'm gonna assume Dan is cool, so I believe that it's cool. Let's see. Hannah said they like your question. They like your question here. Evan, please take a note. Like Sydney, we might need to consult Sydney for questions. She said, "Oh, good question. I would love to visit Colmar in France." And then she said, "Lots of family time planned for the weekend." That's great. So you're doing a pool party, but I'm sure there's family time, right? Yeah. You hang with your family a lot, right?
Sis doesn't really hang out with us.
Oh, okay. Well, that's we're not on Oprah's couch, so we're not going to go through talking about family concerns there. All right. Let's see. Amanda is joining us. Happy Friday from Magic Kingdom. What is this? Travel Quest Network. We like to go to the Magic Kingdom, Disney World, whatever, and we like to watch the Weekly Chatter live. I love it. Yeah, I like that was a castle sound, Evan. That was fantastic. Let's see. So, Amanda, thank you for joining us. And Deb said that for this weekend, she is doing a golf tournament hosted by her travel agency, Deb's Travel, and my baby girl high school graduation party. Congratulations! Do we have a sound effect for that? Yay! I love it. Wendy said, "Oh, she's so grown up and stunningly beautiful." That's her talking about you.
Thank you.
You're making her blush, Wendy. Let's see. A CNC Travel Factory is having, and every time I say that, I start dancing. It's CNC Music Factory. No, sorry. Having a birthday party for my grandson. He'll be 9 on Thursday. Congratulations and happy birthday. Yeah. Oh, that was an appropriate sound effect for a birthday. Okay. Slay it, Queen. Sorry.
Yeah, girl.
Lisa said we are having a barbecue and fireworks at our local park that is happening on Sunday, the 2nd. We have a great view from our backyard. That's fun. I like a barbecue and fireworks. I definitely like that. But in the South, it's very hot. So I like air conditioning with a big picture window that I can enjoy barbecue on the inside and fireworks from like air conditioned view. Anybody else like that? And so Rebecca said I think she took it instead of city to visit, she took place or country because she wants to visit Egypt. Yeah. Would you want to visit Egypt? Yeah? I like that. I'd like to see the pyramids along the Nile. Anyway, you are encouraging me to be bad. Let's see. And Amanda said Rebecca she wants to go to Egypt too. Marisol said TGIF booked my first princess cruise this week.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, girl. That's awesome. And that's so funny because we were just talking about Evan is trying to get his mom to take a princess cruise to Alaska. So stay tuned and see how that is shaping up. And our Terry is giving some commentary on your performance so far as a co-host. She said, Sydney adds a definite touch of class.
What?
Yes. And let's see here. We got a lot of people tuning in. Stacy said, we'll have to come back and listen later. I am camping for the weekend. Happy 4th of July to everyone and stay safe. Fantastic. Camping. Do you like to camp?
Dad promised me a camping trip.
Your dad promised you a camping trip? I would like air conditioning. So is that called glamping, guys? I think that is. I think I want to glamp. And she said she will have to come back and listen to the show. And I would just like to take a moment to say that Evan made me aware that not tomorrow, next week's show, we're not doing a show tomorrow, just so you know. We're now going to do a daily Weekly Chatter Live. So it would be a daily Chatter Live. No, we're not doing that. Next week's show will be our 50th episode of our podcast. That's a very royal sound. So we got to do something special, Evan. I feel like Sydney can jump out of a cake. I don't know. We need something there. So just in case you don't know, so let's see. When was it? It was March of last year when I was with one of our members on our Diamond Voyage. I was with Lisa Phillips. Lisa, I hope you're listening to us now because what she said to me on the cruise, she said, if I'm at my computer, I am doing work, so I'm not going to watch the Weekly Chatter Live. Can you turn it into a podcast? And I said to myself, I think you can do that pretty easily. So because Lisa said that, we turned the Weekly Chatter Live into a podcast. So it's now available on all your favorite podcasting channels. So even if you don't podcast a lot, is listening podcast? No, even if you don't listen to podcasts a lot, if you could go over to your favorite podcasting channel and like us and subscribe to the show, we would love that. But it is a great way for you to, you can walk the dog and you can, work out in the garden. But you don't have to look at us. I know that we're visually appealing, but you can listen to us. So again, I want to thank Lisa for the idea. And stay tuned for next week. We have to do something that is very celebratory and audio or audible. Yeah, we'll do all the sound effects. We'll do them all. So anyway, so Stacy, you can come back and listen on video, or you can listen on our podcast. So Matthew said, big win for this week. He booked a family vacation for 7 people in the Dominican Republic. Congratulations, Matthew. Let's see. Erica. Okay, so what happens is, if you're a member of Travel Quest Network and you're part of our members only Facebook group, when we do these shows, everybody starts talking to each other. So I'm reading it like they want me to read it out, but they're talking to each other. So Erica is responding to someone else. All right. So Eileen said, hi, I will see fireworks at Jackson Hole Rodeo. Oh, yeah. Oops. Why is that doing like that? Okay. Yeah. There we go. That sounds like fun. Have you been to a rodeo before? No. I when I was a kid, my family would take me to different things like that, like the Grand Ole Opry and the rodeo, and they'd always make me wear cowboy boots and a hat and a big belt buckle. So me dressing up is not new. I was kind of conditioned into this. So anyway, so Dan came back and said, Grand Marais, not Maria's, is north shore of Lake Superior. So he is definitely going a little bit, in the wilderness to have a 4th of July experience on the lake. Yeah, fun. Would you like to go to the lake? No? Okay, we're good. Let's see. Christina said, boating at our lake house if the weather holds out, fireworks tomorrow night. She's got an agenda. She's got a lot going on there. Love me some Christina. And Eileen said her son is getting married in Montana. So that's why Jackson Hole. That's fantastic. Congratulations to you. And of course your son. Let's see. And Shannon, who was trying to shake down Christy at Sandals about where we're doing our getaway, she said, don't worry, I would never spill the beans if she would have told me. And you know what? I trust Shannon that she wouldn't. But the fact that she tried to shake her down, I want you to know that the moment we know, all of our Crown members will know where our getaway is. Oh, that's like a little, so that little sound effect that you heard, that is telling us that we've got a visitor waiting for us. So we're gonna come over to our visitor in a minute. But I've kind of referenced it because Shannon had brought it up. But if you don't know, we do our Diamond Voyage for our Crown members. Sorry, I just dropped your hat on the floor. I apologize. In November, and then we always do a land getaway in December. And I say always, it just started to be a tradition 2 years ago, and now this will be the 3rd year. So yeah, and that's what everybody's waiting on. But I promise that we will let you know as soon as we know. And Emily joins us. Oh, it's good to see you, Emily. It's been a minute. She said, hello, Sydney and Joshua. Let's see. And Andrea said, oh, I love this. Andrea and Lisa Phillips, who got us on our podcast, or made us do a podcast. No, she didn't say you have to, but you will on to. Anyway, she said Lisa is on the phone with a supplier. which that makes sense because she is very, very busy. Everybody's nodding their head over here because we all know Lisa. So she said, so working, and she'll let her know about the podcast. Great news. Andrea, it's been a podcast now for 49 episodes after today. So, but just if Lisa didn't know, she is the reason why we're a podcast. There we go.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, girl. Let's see. And Andres wanted to chime in for herself. She said, as for me, my daughter and I will fly out on the 4th or the 5th to Europe to go see Harry Styles in concert. It's Frankfurt on the 6th or Vienna on the 8th. Yay. Do you like Harry Styles? Do you know him? Not personally? Okay, moving on. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna move away from the chat. We got to put the chat down. Okay. And now is the time. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, I want to bring this fan out. So, I was talking about air conditioning. I don't want to be hot. I want to be sexy hot, but I don't want to be temperature hot. Okay. So I started carrying around these very large fans. And you and I were at Epcot, and we were about to watch the fireworks. And it was hot because it was Florida. And you were using my fan, and I taught you how to snap it. Can you do it? Watch this. Ah, look at that. Slay it, girl.
Yeah, girl.
Now, please, I want to see some emotion, some hearts and stuff, because not everybody can pop a fan like Sydney, okay? I mean, I can because I showed you how, but I'm just saying. And you can keep doing that because it's kind of warm in here. So look at that. I got air conditioning. That's why, you know what? If Jason would just do that, think about how much more fun the show would be. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So now is the time in the show where we go to Tyler, Texas. Have you been to Texas? No. Okay. You really need to get out more. I mean, at your age, I had been to a lot of states. I hadn't been anywhere outside the country. Anyway, we're going to go to Tyler, Texas to visit with our good friend, Velma Tollison. Velma, are you there?
Yes,
Oh.
I'm here. Hello, Sydney. Happy Friday.
She's got glasses. Oops, I just tried to put glasses on top of glasses. Look at us, Velma.
Wow, look at you. Wow, we're styling.
We are styling. Oh my goodness, how have you been?
I've been great. It's been a really busy week, busy, and I don't know. I don't see all of the totals, but I believe this might be one of the largest sales weeks Travel Quest has had, and maybe ever. I'm not sure. So let's take things off and put the serious glasses on.
Yes, she's got different glasses for different moods. So it's like, which Velma is it? Is it fun Velma or serious Velma? So she's got the different glasses. So I like how you said that it may be the best week ever, possibly. However you worded that, that was very, very non-committal there.
Well, since I don't really work in the accounting department, but the numbers just look big to me. I see big numbers, and so that's where I got that.
All right. Well, take it away with number 3. And actually, tell everybody how you calculate, or how we calculate the top 3.
Well, I don't know how we do it, actually. Angie just tells me what they are.
Well, okay, that's not what I meant. So just so we all know, it is Thelma. I swear, you can just get. We should have just had her give you the numbers. No, for those of you who are watching for the first time. So at the end of the day, the revenue number that's what you make. So Velma gives us the top 3 in terms of revenue invoiced the last 7 days prior to the show. So this is a great indicator of activity that's going on. And, are you seeing that, level of activity in your business, and maybe you're not at the top yet, but was it a very, very busy week? This you can kind of gauge, how things are going, the temperature out there. And Vilma said it was a very, very big week. So did you have your best week ever? I don't know. But we rank it by the top three in terms of revenue. But Velma also tells us the sales, because sometimes the number one position are fewer total sales, but higher revenue, because the margin is better on whatever that agent sold. And it is based, right, Velma, on a single agent, not an agency.
That's correct. That's correct.
Oh,
So in the number 3 spot, the total gross sale amount for the week, 91,830. And then the weekly revenue, 12,841. And this is this is exciting to me. I always like to mention what they sold because people
yeah.
like they like to hear. Well, they sold 5 rooms on a Hurtigruten sailing.
Can you say that, Sydney? Hurtigruten.
Ticker.
Hurtigruten. She said
Yeah,
it. She passed.
said it. Yay.
Okay, that's
So
that's fun, because we like to say Hurtigruten around here, and
we
that's
do, and
not
I
the
just
first time that
love.
it's popped up.
No, it's not, and it probably won't be the last because it is an awesome company. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay, in the number 2 spot, gross sales 252,000, and the weekly net revenue 17,300. And this
Wow.
is one sale. It was a group a group at Ritz Carlton, and I could not find which one. I was very curious about that. I'm going to try to find that out, but it was a group at a Ritz Carlton.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
They're putting on the
And
Ritz.
putting on the Ritz, that's right. And then in the number 1,
You can't wait for the end, Velma, because it goes on forever.
we'll run out of time.
Yeah.
Okay, gross sales 228,000, and the weekly revenue 32,234. Yes,
Wow.
and this member sold cruises, and it's just kind of all of our top ones: Carnival, Holland America, NCL, Princess, Royal Caribbean, and Virgin Voyage. And so this was a good cruise sale week for this member.
Yeah, just spreading the love around across
And then
all
I,
the partners.
I kind of thought it'd be interesting to give the top 3 of our suppliers in the tour category and in the cruise category. Do you agree
Okay.
that would be interesting? Okay.
Okay.
So the 3 top selling cruises for the week: NCL, Royal Caribbean, and Celebrity. And the top 3 tour companies: Delta Vacations, Sandals Beaches, and Apple Leisure Vacations.
Fantastic.
I know.
Look at that. Well, so that's pretty impressive. You feel like, I mean, we obviously can go back and look to see if this was the best week ever. But this is, in recent times, these are some really big numbers here.
Well, these are big numbers. This isn't necessarily the largest number for a weekly sale that we've called out. But when we look at our total, all of our members, everybody in the network was selling this week.
That is beautiful.
They must be trying to earn vacation money or something. I don't know. Everybody was just out there selling just crazy. So
So for people who are new, so maybe this is their first year in business, and you've been selling travel for a long time, and you've managed an agency for a long time. Uh,
mhm.
Historically, at least based on your experience, is a holiday week, is it a little bit softer in terms of inquiries? Are people out on vacation, holidays? What what in your opinion is should people kind of expect it to be a little quieter this next week?
it's normally a little slower, normally, but
Okay.
um, you know, I see some of our members, they don't ever slow down. It doesn't seem like they ever stop. So it's hard for me to judge exactly, but probably it will be a little slower this next week.
So while the inquiries might not be coming in, and you might not be busy in that
Mhm,
sense, this is, if you do have the time, you've got it's a little bit quieter. This is the time when you can do a little more
mhm,
housekeeping, or maybe, look at some of the bookings that you've got coming up and seeing where you can plus anywhere that you might be able to plus the experience. So you can kind of use this time to do a little refresh, a little summer cleaning, maybe,
mhm, mhm.
and maybe even load up some email newsletters to go out, because
Ooh,
as of today, the July newsletters in Email Plus have dropped. So
wow.
if you are not using Email Plus, you need to get up on it. There's always three, every month we put three newsletters, different newsletters in, based on three different categories. So we've got World Traveler,
Uh-huh.
hold on a second, Close to Home Traveler, and
Okay.
a Lux Traveler. So you can use
Cool.
those, you can customize them, you can add promotions or different calls to action, but they're all in Email Plus ready for you to use. And the great thing about it, Sydney, is they're kind of evergreen. So if you haven't been using them, you could use this longer, quieter week
Mhm.
to schedule all of your broadcast newsletters for the entire year, because there's a backlog of great newsletters in there for you to use. It probably, Evan, I'm
I
going
want
to
to
look
ask
at
you
you.
something.
What now?
I want to ask you something about that. I'm
Okay.
curious. So, what if someone has a pretty good contact list and they've got some that are Lux and some that are family and some that maybe like to travel close to home? Can they target and send three in 1 week?
Velma, we did not preload that question, but to answer your question, yes, because Email Plus is an enterprise level email platform that our members get for free, and it does have that ability to create
Yeah.
targeted audiences and deploy newsletters and emails to specific lists. So
Wow.
yes, I'm glad that you suggested that.
Mhm.
And it was not prompted, guys. It was not
No, it
prompted.
wasn't. But I had a member asking me about that, and we were talking about it earlier in the week, and I said, "You know what? I'm gonna verify that." So there you have it. I hope she's
Yep.
watching.
Yep. You can do so much with it. And if you are curious about it, if you haven't signed up for it yet, all you have to do is go into WorldVia Pro. And on the left hand side navigation, there's a flower pot, and you click on that, and underneath there's Email Plus, and you can learn a little bit about it, and you can sign up for it. And again, it's free for our members. And our Evan, who's behind the camera, he puts together those newsletters every single month and makes them ready for you. And you should take advantage of it, because guess what? Most people don't do an email newsletter because it takes too much time.
Yeah.
Now you have no excuses,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. No excuses. None
So
whatsoever.
so use the quiet time to
Mhm.
get your marketing set up for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
That's the moral of the story there. All right.
Mm.
Well, Velma, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for joining us. And Sydney, sorry, I keep pushing her chair there. Sydney says hello. I'm going to push you up a little bit. Okay,
Have a
wait.
great pool party, Sydney.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
Velma. Take care. Thank you. She's fun. I like the fact that she has different glasses. She has three pairs of glasses, not including the sunglasses. So she's got like her fun ones, and she's got casual serious and super serious, and I think those kind of fit. We should get her a pair of those. Yeah, we should definitely get her a pair of those. All right, let's look here. So can we celebrate something? Okay, this week, in case you missed it, we were named Travel Weekly. Whoops, hold on. We were added. I'm sorry, I'm reading this incorrectly. We made it to the power list for Travel Weekly, which is a trade publication. We made our debut. This is our first time on the list at number 42, which is a huge achievement. We're so excited about this. Just our team and the care that they have put into making it easier for entrepreneurs to sell travel is just amazing. That we are ranked number 42 in terms of the largest sellers of travel in the country. It's like a 1980s video game. I feel like I'm on Atari or something where I saved Zelda. Isn't that a thing? Zelda? It was something. I remember. There was somebody, like he had a sword and stuff. Okay. So very excited about that. Yeah, I was kind of proud. It's like, "Oh, number 42. When can we be number 1? You know, gotta shoot for the stars. Yeah. Let's see. And Evan again working on content back here, over here, back here. A new blog is up on travelquestnetwork.com/blog, and this one is about user experience and on your website. And I'm very excited that one of our interns, sorry, who is all about websites. She wrote this specifically for Travel Quest Network, so please check it out. And always just keep an eye out for the blog because we've got quite a lot of content coming your way, and it's not just about marketing. It's about travel. It's about running your business. Yeah, we've got a lot of contributors out there. In fact, didn't our Terry, he did a blog last week. Yeah, so if you missed that, please check that out as well. And of course, follow us on all the social channels on all of the socials. We'll just call it all the socials. On Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, even Twitter. If you're still on Twitter, please follow us on Twitter. Are you on Twitter? Yeah, that's okay. I like Instagram. And I heard your sister likes TikTok. Yeah? You're giving me nothing here. Okay. All right. And let's see. So the other thing I want to say is it's time to nominate for our annual Questy Awards. Okay. Are you excited? Like, yeah, excited. So don't zoom in here because this is one that was a typo. So this is one of the awards, and I have another one somewhere here. Hold on. What did I do with it?
There.
Is it?
It's okay.
Oh, right there. Okay. Thank you. All right. So yeah, these are just because we had a typo. I have them hanging around. So our annual Questy Awards are about recognition for achievement in sales and customer service and all sorts of things, and marketing, all sorts of things. But then we also have a whole bunch of categories that you, as members of Travel Quest Network, can nominate a fellow member of Travel Quest Network, or you can nominate yourself. I'm just saying, like you might nominate a friend of yours for something, but then you can also nominate yourself, or just nominate yourself. I mean, that's fine too. But please get your nominations in. If you want to learn more, just check out WorldVia Pro, and I'm sure if you type in Questies, QUSTY, you will probably get to the information that you're looking for. But yes, please get your nominations in. Very excited. And guess what? We announce the Questies, the winners, at Travel Quest World. Have you been to Travel Quest World before? No. Yes, you have. Okay. So at Travel Quest World this year, it's September 8th, 9th, and 10th at the Waldorf Astoria in Orlando. And it's the Saturday night is when we do the awards dinner. So I hope that everyone will wear sequins. That's what I hope. Do you like sequins? Well, yes, you have a hat that has sequins. All right, I'm going to put these awards down, and I do respect the Questies, but it's going to look like I'm dropping them. So Questy Award nominations. Get those in. Say, get those in.
Get those in.
Yeah, get those in. All right, let's see here. And oh, you know what? I didn't get to my cards fast enough. You were such a good co-host that I completely did not get to the cards. But Velma has her show, the Conversations, and one is coming up on Monday at 1 Eastern with Kara Brown, and she's going to discuss her emphasis on experience travel. So the name of her business is Experience Culture, right? Okay, I don't know why I was just because experiential travel was sitting here. It's an emphasis on experiential travel, and really what that means is it's all about going to a destination and really experiencing the culture and not just having a lie around on the beach. So yes, you want to check that out. And Kara, Kara actually was a co-host of the Weekly Chatter on the Weekly Chatter. We were in Universal, and she was my co-host there. And Evan just kind of made a note that Kara is a proficient user or prolific user, sorry, of Email Plus. So if you want to see that conversation, the link is in the events calendar on WorldVia Pro, and you can watch it on Facebook as well. And if you can't watch it live, you can watch the recording. Yep, it's on demand. Okay, that was a lot to go through. Yeah? All right, we got the business down. Now, I asked when you were going to come and be a co-host, when you knew that Jason wasn't going to be here, you were like, I do not want you to be alone, Joshua. I want to be your guest, a co-host. And I said, will you bring a souvenir from your travels, something that means something to you? And so I hid it up here. Let's see, so it'd be out of the camera view. So this is what you brought. And do you want to tell me about it? How did you get it?
So when we were on a Disney cruise, we stopped at the Bahamas, and I got that like on the pier, I think.
Isn't that cool? So it's a little, I hope I'm not breaking it. Did it come like that? Okay, I didn't break it. So it's a little surfboard, and it says Bahamas, and it's got the whole little scene on it. That is so cute. Did you have a good time on the Disney cruise? Do you remember the name of the ship, Mom? Well, that's never. Moving on. She thinks it was the Dream. Does that sound right? Yeah, it was the Dream. We'll just say it's the Dream. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So, anyway, so you went on a Disney cruise and you had a good time, and you got this. And what else did you do on the cruise?
Well, I ate ice cream every day.
She ate ice cream every day, y'all. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up, because that is my favorite part of a cruise is that you can eat ice cream all the time. You're just like, oh, I'm passing through. Let me just grab some more ice cream. I love it. Well, thank you for bringing this in and sharing it with us.
You're welcome.
You brought all the props and everything. I love it. All right, we're going to put this right. Actually, we'll put it by you. There we go. All right, thank you for bringing that. Now, we get to bring in another guest. So we went to Texas with Velma. Now we're going to go to New Jersey with Erica. Erica, are you there?
Hello. Happy Friday, Travel Quest Nation.
Hello, Erica. How are you doing today?
I'm fantastic. It's because you know why? This is like a fake holiday weekend with Monday as a freebie because the holiday's Tuesday. People are already on the road today. I mean, as an employee of Travel Quest, I'm working super hard. But
Yeah.
for the rest of you guys,
Yeah.
all our listeners
I like the
should
way
be
you did that.
enjoying
I
a
like
nice
I like the
long
way you
weekend.
did that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was yeah, it's a free day. I don't need to do anything.
I mean, not for me.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
you
yeah.
guys, though. Yeah. Mhm. Me and Sydney have something in common.
What do you
I
have in
eat
common?
ice cream every day on a cruise, too.
So that makes 3 of us.
Yeah,
Mhm.
girl. Soft
in
serve
the-
vanilla. Can't go wrong.
Really?
Just
Vanilla?
straight up.
Oh
Soft
no.
serve vanilla.
Yeah, thank you.
Chocolate's the way. I know.
Yes.
That
Yeah,
was a look of disdain.
Yeah, she was like, "What? I mean, that's what you get like at basic places."
It's what happens
No.
when you get old, I guess. I don't know. I was a vanilla kid too, though.
Well, I'm not gonna plug any particular ice cream brand, but there was a commercial that was all natural or all natural, and that vanilla is awesome, and so I could eat that out of a bucket every day.
Mhm.
But you know what? I don't like chocolate, but I like chocolate ice cream. I don't know why that is.
Mm,
And she's very interested in that.
mm,
Erica, why you're here is not to talk about
yeah.
ice cream, but it's to talk about what's coming up next week. What do you have to tune in
Well,
for? What's going on?
as there is no rest for the wicked, I'm on Signal What You Sell, which is usually Tuesdays, but because Tuesday is the holiday, we're doing it on Wednesday. So we're starting marketing map. It's very exciting. We've gotten to the one page plan, which is such a tongue twister. That happened this week. Everybody who's following along has their marketing plan all laid out on one page, but a lot of you go, I have this plan. How do I kick it into gear? And that's where we're moving to in the conversation next. Super exciting. But you asked Velma, what's it like during a holiday? Is it a little slow? And the answer in the education space is yes, because there are no other scheduled webinars next week. No scheduled excitement going on besides Signal What You Sell. So you can dedicate your entire week to Signal What You Sell.
Well, that also means that if you have been so busy over the last weeks, you can now get caught up because all of the sessions that you've previously done are recorded and in episodes in WorldVia Pro, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they
And
are.
how many sessions is what number are we on now?
So that would have been number 6 this week.
Fantastic. So six
Fantastic.
sessions
Yes,
that you can that this is so you gave us a little tease of this during the road shows this year where we went around to all a bunch of different cities around the country. So you gave us a little tease and promised that we would have more coming, and that's
that's
exactly
right.
what you've done. We have
That's
summer
right.
school in session right now,
Mhm, mhm.
and so now it's you've really expanded this topic. And is there anything that as you've done these, is there anything that's stood out to you that you'd like to use this time to call out?
Ooh, that's really a good question. I think what we're finding is that I hope at least those of you guys that are playing along with Signal What You Sell are really finding all the pieces fitting together in terms of if my target customer looks like this and wants this, and my target product is like this, is everything fitting together, coming together? What do they want to hear from me? What kind of questions do my clients have? And no matter what you're selling or how long you've been doing this is all applicable to the content you have to create. We were having a really good conversation this week from a new travel agent and someone who had been in the business for quite a long time. And we were going, okay, new travel agent, you're going to need this and this. Experienced travel agent, I bet you don't need any of that. And she said, you're right. I don't need any of that. I need all of this. So we're really able to plot out what needs to be done to get your business moving forward at all different stages.
That is so cool. This is powerful stuff. So signal what you sell.
Mhm.
So it's a very long title, and I'm just gonna. I am not a fan of acronyms, which means where you kind of shorten things up by the first letter of the word, like the words that you're using. And Erica and I were messaging on Teams, because I know you're in Teams all the time. No, no, no. But I'm sure you were for school. Was she? Yep, she was in. You were in Teams on for school. So Erica was messaging me, and I don't know if she realizes it, but she did an acronym for signal what you sell, and I had no idea what she was talking about. It was SWYS. She said, I just finished SWYS. And I thought maybe she was on her phone and it was auto correcting or something. And it took me a minute. So,
Or was that an alert? Should I call 911 and get somebody to your home?
exactly. No, I kid you, but I am so excited about the signal what you sell, and I'm so glad that so many people are tuning in and, as you said,
And
playing along.
that's right. And I can tell you, I don't like to tease because, I need something to talk about next week. But you can tell in the universe that what people are taking a week off because there is so much stuff happening the week after. So be prepared. Use this week of slowness to catch up because it's full on the week after.
Right. So essentially, what you're saying is everybody better attend the next session of Signal What You Sell, and everybody
Mhm.
has plenty of time to nominate themselves or somebody that they know for the Questies.
You know what? I'm going to tell you a secret because I asked.
Okay.
Because this is my first year at Travel Quest, So I
Yeah, I
said,
did kind of know that. Yeah.
yeah. So I said, well, Sydney doesn't know, right?
Yes, Sydney.
So
Yes,
that's
so
right.
she's not been here all along. Yeah.
So I said, tell me the truth. Are we a little judgy on the people that nominate themselves? And the answer is no. We expect you guys to do that. That made me very happy because I like when we pat ourselves on the back. I mean, I like when other people do it for you too. That's very nice. So when you can give a friend a little shout out. But heck yeah, pat yourself on the back, nominate yourself. We're not judging.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, no, you have to put it out there, and it's we have our sales awards, right? We have those that are based on sales performance and growth and all that. And if you're growing at a remarkable pace, we have awards for that. Now that's all done. We have those calculations. That's all done through accounting. But these awards that you can nominate yourself or others for, this is a great chance for you to shine. And so please do. And also, when you do win these awards, you get a little digital badge that you can use on your website and on email signatures. And I think that that's kind of cool because some of our members who have won oh, the questies, either a single questie or multiple questies, they do add it to their email signature. So when I get an email, I'm like, you won some questies. It's a very
Hey,
colorful.
that sounds like some authority content to me.
It's called signaling that you are good at what you're doing, right?
That's right. If you're a consumer, hey customers out there, if you know that your travel agent is an award-winning travel agent, mhm.
It does it definitely signals some good stuff. So make sure you
If
tune
you
into.
Oh,
Oh,
heck
sorry.
yeah, you got that piece of hardware next to you in your office. You do a photo shoot with you, right?
Yeah, do it, do it. All right, Erica, thank you for voguing. You are the first person to vogue on the weekly chatter.
I
Yeah,
don't
girl.
believe that.
Yeah, probably not. I think I've
Probably
probably
not.
vogued before.
Yeah, I bet so.
All right, Erica, have a great weekend. I can't
You
wait
too,
to see you
guys.
next week. So take care. We'll see you soon, okay?
Bye. Happy 4th, guys.
Happy 4th of July. Is there a song for 4th of July? No, I can't think of one either. No. Okay. All right, let's go over to the comments because the show's about over. Can you believe that? Yeah.
Already?
Yeah, already. And this is the time if you want to blow bubbles, you could blow bubbles while I'm reading comments. Do you want to do that? No? Okay. She does have bubbles, I'm just saying. Let's see here. I lost my little scroll there. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Amanda said hi, or yay, Sydney, hi. And Stephanie said, we saw Harry in Amsterdam last month, and he was amazing. When are all these people going to see Harry Styles over in other places? Like, they're going all over the world to see Harry Styles. Like, when do they say, I went to Birmingham and saw Harry Styles? No. Okay. Wendy is giving her love to Velma. So Stephanie said, so happy to be back on the chatter. Spent 3 weeks in Europe celebrating our graduate and my husband and I's anniversary. They went to Iceland, Northern Ireland, England, Netherlands, and Belgium. What a trip. That's a lot. Well, congratulations to your graduate and to you and your husband. I love me some Stephanie. So, and Christina said in response to Stephanie, she said, I was totally following your theme, but wait, there's more. I feel like there's a lot going on that we need to go and check out what Stephanie was posting. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. And Michelle said that 10 minutes ago, she just, sorry, I'm a little delayed in getting my comments. She said she just joined very late and she missed who my co-host is. So this is Sydney, Michelle. And Sydney has been watching, I think, almost every weekly chatter live we've ever done. Which we just found out that our anniversary, our 3-year anniversary for the Weekly Chatter Live is December 8th. So December 8th, 3 years ago, is when we started. Bonnie and I started the Weekly Chatter Live. And this year, December 8th falls on a Friday. So we're going to celebrate next week our 50th podcast. But a 3-year anniversary, what is that? Diamonds? Isn't 3-year anniversary diamonds? Yes. Okay, it is. Diamonds. Please send your diamonds to Joshua Harrell, Walla Walla, Washington. Yes. Let's see. And that's all the chat. So, and that's all for the chatter too. We got to say goodbye. Yeah. So now she's going to blow the bubbles. This will feel very Lawrence Welky. You got to do better with the bubbles than that. Like, I need more bubbles. Yeah, don't eat the bubbles. All right, guys. Thank you for joining Sydney and myself for our Weekly Chatter Live this week. Jason, my normal co-host, he'll be back next week. And we'll find out all about his trip to Universal and all of that stuff. So thank you for joining us live or watching us on demand or listening to us on our podcast for the 49th episode, because next week is the 50th episode. All right, see you guys next week, Friday at 4 Eastern. Take care. Say bye, Sydney.
Bye.
You're supposed to say bye, Sydney. Then that's